in response if they attack you. So who will get out of anything these days? Yes?
You said that 4% in Israel think that Obama is pro-Israel. What's the percentage of Jews in the United States that today think that Obama is pro-Israel?
I don't know. How many people think here that Obama is pro-Israel? Please, raise your hand.
5%.
You say 1%?
I said no more than 5% of the Jews today are against Obama.
Are against them?
Right.
So that's who is pro? So you say that still the people here will vote for Obama again?
Yes. The Jewish people will.
You see?
Because they're blind.
But at least it's all two. You see, there may be
He's not
two.
president, and I vote not against him right now. He's the president of the United States.
He is.
And he makes part of the policy, Congress makes part of the policy. It's not all one man does everything in this country.
Well, you know what? If I know what's going on in foreign affairs and security, the president usually have 100%. In economic decision, internal, there is less. But on foreign affairs and wars, I tell you, I think it is almost 100% authority of the White House, and I never saw anything to contradict it. Yes, Aaron.
Some of you perhaps were at the book fair at the Jewish Community Center this Wednesday when Martin Fletcher was the guest speaker. 200 or 300 people showed up. And he's been the chief correspondent for NBC News in the Middle East. He's been all over the world. And someone asked him a question privately and again publicly. Privately, he was expanding that what President Obama said last week was a big game changer, and his opinion undermined Israel, and he was shocked. After 27 years of reporting in the Mideast, the first president to make these negative statements to undermine Israel like that.
You mean about Gilo being a settlement in neighborhood of Jerusalem?
Right, but then Jerusalem.
Which is quite amazing. Even President Perez, the one that initiated the Oslo Agreement, was shocked. He's now the president of Israel. He's the one that said, Gilo is not a settlement, it's Jerusalem. Yes?
When is your radio program on, and what is the dial number so we can turn it?
Well, the thing is, it's 11:40 a.m., it's KCXL, and the thing is that it's usually on Sunday at 2 o'clock, but the thing is sometimes I take a break, for the holidays, and I'm going to Israel in 2 weeks. I will be there for a month and a half. So I'm very excited. I didn't tell you, but both of my kids, I have only 2 kids, and both of them are in Israel, in Tel Aviv University. I have a daughter, she's second year in medical school in Sackler, in Tel Aviv University, and I have a son, he's the last year of his senior of his BA, also in Tel Aviv University. And and I talked about Israel to them since they were babies, and they love Israel. And I encourage them to find a way, and they found a way in Israel, and they love it, and they want to stay. And I'm here with my husband, and it's sometimes painful, but you know what? I prefer they will love Israel like I do, like this burning love, burning caring, being part of something, than simply waste their time away anywhere else. So this is important. Yes?
It is my impression that the Muslim propaganda machine is very, very strong, and it's made up mostly with lies, and that the Israeli propaganda machine is very, very weak. And I would like to see that change someday.
And I agree, and there is so many problems. When I would go to Israel now, they said they open a propaganda or a PR office in the government. I don't know if it's true. Because it doesn't make sense. They're still lacking in explaining. I mean, if people still believe, they say that the reason that President Obama decided to turn on Israel and to use the public confrontation about the settlement is because he thought that the American jury will support him over Israel. That he thought that the Jewish people in Israel will turn on their government. But they don't realize there is a consensus in Israel. The consensus is there is 5 major blocks of settlement along the Green Line. Still, they will get 100% equivalent inside Israel and also a safe passage between Judah and Samaria, the West Bank, and Gaza, they can go back and forth. And the point is, nobody explained the law and the international law. Nobody explained that President Clinton, a Democrat, and President Bush, a Republican, both supported a natural growth, both supported keeping this bloc and giving them territory from inside Israel. But there is another point there. When you say, a president of the United States, the Jews are not allowed to grow. You know, we Jews, they murdered 6 million of us in the Holocaust. And the potential of the 6 could have been 12 million Jews. We have so much difficult growing. And then somebody come to us and morally has the guts to tell us, don't dare to grow, don't dare to build another schoolroom and classroom and a room for a house, don't dare to have more children to us. And in addition, the moral issue also is 20% of the Israeli population are Arab Israelis. We have 11 members of parliament from 120 members of parliament. Why Arabs can live among the Jews, but Jews are not allowed to live where the Arabs are? If it's peace and coexistence, what's wrong with us? Why Jewish people cannot live in Judah and Samaria where Arabs are? Why we can accept them 20% and they cannot accept us, which is less than 10%? What's wrong with us? Are we believing in Nazi propaganda that we are rodents that spreading diseases? Imagine they will say, the Jews are not allowed to live in Overland Park. You will not scream. Imagine they say the Jews cannot build another room, another classroom. We cannot add another classroom or another floor to the Hanan Brand Hebrew Academy because it's a Jewish school. You would stand up and say, how dare you, you're an anti-Semite. But for the President of the United States, you say to us, we are not allowed even to go inside the boundary of the geographic area when we have 20% of our citizens are Israeli Arabs? What's wrong with us? Yes.
Go back to President Bush, the first one. Then you will know what our future is. He said, and he said on television, about the world, the global world. Now, and constantly they bring up the global world. Okay, that is part in Israel, East, and then of course the Orient, and then the Americans. There is no room
What's the question?
for Israel. Please tell me why.
There is no room for Israel for the simple reason. It's not nice to say there is 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 of anti-Israel feelings and anti-Jewish feelings. It still exists. I don't know why they hate us. It's something in which I'm thinking about that alien coming from out of state, out of the planet, and they say, why do you hate these people? Why do you try to kill them? What's wrong with them? Nothing wrong with us. We excel, we shine, we flourish, we help each other. I mean, I'm so proud of you. And no matter how many times they will condemn us, we become stronger. You remember in Passover? No matter what they will try to do it, we become smarter and richer. Thank God. Let them continue to go after us.
As far as okay. All my questions,